Hi everybody, it's Amanda and I'm coming to you with day 10 of 30 Inks 30 Days. We're going to pick our next ink, which is Caran Electric Orange. This was a sample from Penfriend Robert. I actually haven't seen Penfriend Robert in a while, so if you're still hanging around, I hope you're doing well. We're using your ink sample today, so thank you so much for sending that. Here is our swatch card of this ink. Yeah, it's a really nice orange. Looks like it has some like red sheen or like haloing if there's a lot of ink put down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using this, which should be great. Here is yesterday's ink. Here's the dried splats. So nice. The shading is beautiful. Love it. We did get some bleed through from the ink before, so... but it didn't really mess with the color very much, just that it's there. I think that's the first one we've had some bleed through on yet, though. So, there you go. So now we're moving on to an orangier orange. I'm very excited. I should set these out, these swatch cards out in the order that we've done them, just so you can kind of see them. Yeah, I'm going to flip the page. I actually, if I have to be completely honest, I'm filming this after work on the 9th, and I totally left my pen at home, so I didn't even get to use it all day. I had to use a stupid ballpoint. I didn't even have like a spare fountain pen in my purse because I'd taken it out. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do some journaling or something today so I can get some use out of it. Okay, so the pen that I'm going to be using today is a Monteverde Mountains of the World pen. This is the Mount Vesuvius version. It's this pretty... smoky gray black material. It's got the beautiful chatoyants that shine, and then the orangey swirls. This is not typically like a color combination that I would go for, but when these pens came out, this was the prettiest one in my mind. They had like a white one, they had like a blue one, maybe a green one, I don't remember, but this is the one that I was just drawn to the most. I actually don't care for this pen all that much, but I figure the orange ink with the orange pen would be really nice. So, and I'm trying to like give pens that I don't usually write with a little bit of love. So yeah, I got this pen. I also, another reason that I liked this pen is because I was gonna like consider it like my San Francisco Giants pen, because it's like the black and the orange sort of with the shimmery gray. You could pretend that's white. Yeah, so I always think about, or also like a Halloween pen. I thought it'd be a good Halloween pen as well. So, yeah. So I need to fill the pen. It comes with the converter. I think it also takes short international cartridges. Maybe long international, I'm not sure. But this has a screw-in type converter. So it's very secure. And we just need to fill the pen. I have not filled it yet, so we need to do that. Did not get a full fill, but honestly I'm only using this pen for a day at this particular moment, so I do not require a completely full fill. Should be enough for our purposes for this video and for my writing tomorrow. Let's go ahead and load up our syringe since we're here. Then maybe I won't have to open the vial. Well, no, I will have to open the vial up again because we've got our swatchy here. Okay, so let's fill out our calendar page. I still haven't gone through to the first page and done that, so I will do that at some point. I do have I do. I have a medium nib on this pen. It's not going to focus, but it's a medium. Oh good, it's writing. This is a pen, had a drip. Let me, created a little bit of a vacuum, so hopefully I can get through this. No, I don't like to post this. This is a pen that I think this is like the first pen that I've actually had to do like some kind of nib work on. And I pretty much just flossed the tines. I haven't done any like mylar work or anything with it, but yeah, I did not like the way it wrote. It was really dry. But it seems to be writing just fine. Oh, hello. The drop got its way. Are we still doing this? I think it's because of how I filled it. We might be making a mess. It's like the surface tension. Can I do this? There we go. That should help. There we go. That helped. That helped a lot. Okay. Can I move some of this around a little bit with this pen? Here we go. This is so scuffed. I'm actually gonna blot this up because I can't with this. Okay. We have Caran dash electric orange. There. All right, technical difficulties. Let's go. Let's go. This is definitely bleeding through. Oh no, it didn't. Maybe a little there. Bonkers. Yeah, here's another pretty orange ink. I'm excited to use this one. Okay. I may have to refill the syringe since I messed with it for the splats. Okay. Here we go. Day 10. Oh no, we're still doing it. Why is it doing this? Is this like a situation where there's like a crack in the housing or something? Like, what's happening? What are we doing here? Okay, I think we've got it. Maybe this time? I'm regretting my decision to use this pen. Pen friend. I swear to everybody. And again, this is from Robert. It's not the ink's fault, it's totally this pen. It's probably because I had the converter pushed all the way up, so it created like a weird random vacuum. So it's also my fault. The pen is the Monteverde Mountains of the World, and this is the Mount Vesuvius with a medium nib. Not a gift, just one that I bought. So here we are, some beautiful shading. I prefer it up here, but we kind of messed around. It kind of looks down here, the way the shading is, it looks like when your printer's running out of ink and it like only prints like half the line. Thank you, Robert, for the ink. We are going to do splats now. I'm not even going to pretend that this syringe is full. I'm just going to fill it and give us a decent splat, hopefully. Somebody in the comments, I think it was Angela, asked how since I don't often feel the need, well, I often feel the need to match my ink and pens, but sometimes matchy pens and ink aren't available. And I sometimes have to force myself to not do that, because I don't want to feel locked into having certain inks and certain pens, unless it's like a combination that I really truly love. This spot looks really cool. Like a tried and true combination, like I really love. What's a pen and ink combination that's like pretty permanent? Of course I can't think of any at the top of my head. Oh, like Califolia Andronople and my Sailor Pro Gear Slim with Purple Cosmos. I always have that combination inked. Most of the time I have Pilot Roshizuku Takasume in this. I have my Navy TWSBI, which is always inked with TWSBI Midnight Blue. I'm trying to think of other pen and ink combinations that I have that are pretty permanent. For a while, my 823, my Amber 823, Pilot Custom 823 with Sailor Texas. Like those are inks that I always have in those pens, 100% all the time, forever. And some of those are matchy-matchy, but whatever. But I know that those inks and those pens like belong together. But on occasion, like I just want to use a pen. So if it's a black pen, I don't want to lock myself into only using black ink or whatever. Or like in the case of this, I put them together because they were gifts from the same person. Plus I like the way that the Shiraz looks with the body of the pen. But anyway, this isn't why I don't matchy. This is how do I keep them straight. So in a 30 inks month, obviously I have a very well kept record of what I have and what, and usually other times, like when I do a giant currently inked, I've been really good about trying to keep up with Fountain Pen Companion. I believe I have a link to my Fountain Pen Companion page in the description box. So I've been trying to be really good about keeping up with my pen usage records on there. I'm not the greatest, especially with 30 inks. Like it's a lot to go in there every single day and like update it. So I'm not always the best, but I'm trying to utilize that a little more. I was using a spreadsheet. I was writing like obviously like a currently inked thing. I can't do a currently inked during 30 inks because like my currently inked is whatever's inked that day, and then at the end of the month sometimes there are pens that I really like to write through, so even when it's not 30 inks I don't often have a currently inked to do because it's all the same thing. But anyway, I'm rambling and not even answering the question. Sometimes I just remember it. Sometimes I write a list, even if it's not in a video. Like if I've inked a bunch of pens, I'll write it down. I was using those Inky Fingers notebooks. I know Chris uses them. I think Matt at Ink Dependence uses them or has used them. I know the stock is getting low on them because they're not being made anymore, but those ink log books are good for keeping track. But a lot of times I just remember because it's an ink that I wanted to try in that pen, or I've written with it enough. And usually when I'm writing with my fountain pens, like even in my journal, I will write what pen and ink I'm using because I want to, like, I'll flip through it all the time, and sometimes, like, if I haven't written it down, I don't know what it is, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember what that is. Caran Electric Orange. The sample from Robert. And also, a lot of times, if I put an ink in a pen, it's because I want to see what that combination looks like. Or I'm just inspired by some other reason, or it's a brand new pen, or whatever. Okay, this is not the business pen. Monteverde. There we go. Of the world. Anyway, I just like rambled on and completely didn't really answer the question, but a lot of times the answer is I just know. And sometimes if it's been in the pen a really long time and I haven't updated Fountain Pen Companion and I haven't written it down in a currently inked, sometimes I just don't remember. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the answer is I just know, unless I don't. The shading on this ink is so pretty. I love it. Thank you, Robert, for sending us. I know we're going to get some bleed through from the page before. But yeah. So here we go. This page is turning out so pretty. Awesome. Here's our spot. Dear Twinsy, if you're watching this, I'm not talking to you even though you're talking to me because I'm recording this video. Hugs and kisses. Anyway, yes, I love this ink so far. I can't wait to, hopefully my pen cooperates. Honestly, if I don't like this ink, it's not the ink's fault, it's the pen's fault. I always have this problem with this pen. I was hoping that it would behave and be nice. I may just even, I don't know, I may unink the pen and put something else. Let's try it in a TWSBI. Because this was the other pen I was going to use, and then I was like, oh no, let's do the other thing. Okay, we put a little bit in a TWSBI. Like, honestly, a very little bit. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go. Is this dry enough? It's dry enough. We're gonna go to the back pages here somewhere. Okay. And we're just gonna mess around. This is, oh, this is much better. That's so much better. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, let's compare the ink color. Okay, actually, it's not as awful. You see, ooh, I see a lot more shading in the bottom one, but this is just filled, so. Okay, I like them both. Maybe I'll take this to work with me, and if it bothers me, I'll pull this one out. So yeah, so we have kind of 2 pens for today, a little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe. This video is way too long. But thank you again, Robert, for the sample. I'm excited to use this. This orange is stunning. Caran d'Ache inks are a little expensive, but all the ones that I've tried have been really amazing. So, yes. So thank you, Robert, for the ink sample. I'm looking forward to using it today. It's almost dry. We just have that one spot. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely. Let's go look at our page again. Beautiful. Beautiful. This page is hot. I crack myself up. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I rambled on for 20 freaking minutes about this ink. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.